Welcome back to our first fall episode of Hi Neighbor. My name is Laird Davis.
And I'm John Park. On today's episode, we're highlighting local food and produce resources for Appalachian students in the Boone community.
But first, we'll be learning about the food pantries located throughout campus by the Office of Sustainability.
We'll also be taking a look at the Watauga County Farmers Market and all of the food resources that they have to offer as well.
All of that and more on this episode of Hi Neighbor.
Homelessness and food insecurity among Appalachian State students and staff is often an overlooked issue. The Sustainability Office has been working to be a resource for those in need since 2016 through free-stocked food pantries on campus. Here with me today is Rebecca Walton, the Sustainability and Outreach Coordinator, to talk to us a bit about the mission of the food pantry and how it is positively affecting lives. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's such a pleasure. So let me ask, what's the mission of the Sustainability Office through the food pantries on campus?
Yeah, so we really strive to be a resource for the campus community. So we get a lot of resources as our office, and the App State community is so generous that we just really want to be a hub for those resources for the rest of campus. So we really try to fill that gap of food insecurity.
And I think that's a really often not seen issue here on campus.
Yeah, totally.
And so a lot of people do need that food. So what kind of items do you offer for people that come to the pantry and the free store
Yeah.
there?
So basically anything that you would want to eat is kind of what we tell people. So we obviously have the traditional canned goods. We get a lot of those, and a lot of our staff members like those because they can take them home to prepare them. But a lot of the students prefer the easy stuff, so like ramen and mac and cheese and pasta sauce and breakfast items, snack items. We get a lot of that. And we also just started a partnership with the SD Campus Research Farm. So that's out in the other county. So we weekly, some of our students go there and glean some of the produce that's left over in the fields. So now weekly we're gonna have fresh produce from the SD farm in the food pantry. And we also have 3 campus gardens, and so we get a lot of produce from them as well.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask, I mean, how do you guys keep such a pantry stocked?
Yeah, like I was saying, the App State campus community is so generous. We have a fund in our office operating budget, and we also have an app fund. And so we use that. The intention was to stock the food pantry, and I have been working at App State for a little over a year, and we have only had to dip into that fund about 4 or 5 times. And our food pantry is always stocked. So that comes from faculty, staff, and student food drives, community member food drives, alumni food drives. It's amazing.
So you get resources from all sorts of places on campus
All over,
then?
yes.
That's such a good thing to hear. So if people are interested in donating, where can they go to find out more? Where they can donate?
So on our website, they can check it out, sustain.appstate.edu. And so there's a food hub portion of that they can click on and find some more information. Or they can just stop by our office in the bottom of East Hall anytime.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So to keep that going, do you guys have any sort of plans or projects going on in the Office of Sustainability right now that we should be aware of?
Yeah, so we actually just rebranded our entire food pantry, which is why this is so awesome to be talking to you guys right now. So there have been a couple other food pantries that have opened up on campus. So one in Garwood Hall, one in Student Access, and then one in the College of Ed. And so they're a little bit smaller. So we started doing weekly deliveries from our food pantry to theirs. So we were acting as more of a food hub instead of just a food pantry location-based place. So we rebranded. We're now the App State Food Resource Hub. And so we do weekly routes with our student sustainability ambassadors.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
so cool.
awesome.
Yeah. That's really cool that you guys get to get around campus and make sure that everybody's well taken care of.
It's fun, and our students love it. It's a meaningful activity for them to do, and the App State community is so grateful that we have been able to collect all these resources from the generosity of other App State community members.
For sure.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's the most rewarding part of being a part of such a program?
Just the feedback that we get is just amazing. Like all of my coworkers, so it's not one person's job to help run the food hub. So we all work together, all the staff members in the Office of Sustainability, and all of us have dozens of stories of how grateful people are that we have this resource for them, from easing some anxiety of food insecurity, helping them graduate college. Because a lot of times people, when it comes down to, I need to get a job to have money for food, or I can stay in school. So we have time and time again heard of students that are able to stay in school because of the food pantry.
We just got to say thank you so much for everything that you do for our campus.
Yeah, thank you, and I'll pass that on to everybody else too.
Great. Another local food resource is the Watauga County Farmers Market, which serves fresh produce every week through dozens of local vendors. Our host Ned Moultrie recently visited the farmers market for the first time. Let's take a look at what he found.
Hi neighbor, I'm Ned Moultrie with AppTV and I have a great guest with me today, Julian.
Nice to meet you.
I love your positive energy. So what about the Watauga Farmers Market do you love so much?
It's just the whole scenery, like with all the people and like selling your own produce to people who are enjoying it. And like today we had a lady over that said, that whole booth just makes me so happy. And I'm like, man, thanks. That's like one of the nicest things I've ever heard. It's just the whole community and like, I don't know. It's just everything.
What you guys kind of got selling around here? I see some flowers, some pumpkins.
Yeah, so now that it's fall, we shifted towards like flowers and some squash. So we have decorative gourds, we have some pumpkins, and some beautiful wreaths.
Most people know that the Watauga Farmers Market is, kind of a weekly thing. Do y'all come every week? Are y'all here and there?
No, we're here every week, all the time. And I would like to be here like even more often, but man, things can't be changed.
It's just so much positivity. I love it. I love it. I'm with Tom Lowe. Meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you, sir.
And we're just kind of browsing around, looking at some of these stands. What exactly are we kind of selling here?
Peaches and apples, Asian pears.
And when do you what is kind of the season for the fruit? When do you kind of start growing? How long does it take?
Well, we start picking peaches 1st of June, and we'll pick till October peaches. Pick apples July through October.
And also, Mr. Lowe, what is your favorite thing about the farmers market?
Just the variety of people from all over the world here, and good people and loyal customers.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My husband and I, we run Blue Ridge Apiaries, and my husband is a 4th-generation beekeeper, and we've been doing this for over 10 years, and we run around 600 hives up here in the high country, and we produce everything that you see here. He's the bee side of it, and I deal with the package side of it. So I'm the designer for the labels. I have a team of about 4 or 5 different high school students who come in and help. So yeah, who come help and bottle and stuff like that. And we've been coming to the farmers market. I think we're in our 8th year here. So
how exactly do you kind of get this so nice and neat? Because it just looks so great.
Thank you. I have I used to be an art teacher in a previous life, and then the business kind of just took over our lives, and so we just went that route. So I just took my art background in terms of designing. He picks out the packages, and then I design everything for that, and then we look at it as a team and just go from there. So
my last question is, this is such a positive, just beautiful place. What is your favorite thing about the Watauga Farmers Market?
Just how friendly everybody is. Everyone's here is in a great mood. We can bring our kids here, and I can't think of any other environment where my kids can have a free reign like I did when I was little, and everybody's in a positive mood. Everybody that's come here, the customers are great, your vendors are great, so I think it's just a wonderful aspect of Boone that more people need to know about.
Here at Hi Neighbor, we aim to highlight community leaders and organizations that are making a positive impact in Boone. Join us as we meet some of those friendly neighborhood faces on this week's segment of Meet Your Neighbor.
Hello neighbor, my name's Sean Douglas Allen, and I work here in Boone with a coffee industry, local coffee business, Bald Guy Brew. My favorite thing about Boone is the people that make Boone Boone, and the mountains that are around, just the lovely weather, and the smiles at the farmers market.
Hi neighbor, my name's Elaine Mansher. I am a sophomore at App, and I am currently selling goat cheese. My favorite thing about Boone is that we have a very supportive community that loves local stuff and local people, and everybody just loves each other, and it's a good time.
Apple Fest, as you can see behind you, is literally just an event for people to get out. We have paint your own pumpkin, we have making your own mason jars, live music. a lot of it really is just a way for students to come out, enjoy Sanford Mall. Especially right now, it's family weekend, so they're coming out with their families. So it's a really good time to like build community, come together, and just, you know, see everybody. I am the student representative of the programming board here. I oversee all the events and just making sure that we are upholding our vision and mission, making sure that we are providing the best diverse programming we can, making sure we're making a safe and inclusive environment for our students and our Boone community, and just making sure that everybody's having fun. Really, I just love seeing all the families that are coming through. The kids are like going crazy over painting your pumpkin, so that's like the most exciting part, is seeing people from outside of the community of App State coming together and like engaging as well. Here's my pumpkin, and I painted it. It says App State. It's my senior year, so I thought this would be something fun to do in honor of Apple Fest and our school.
So I'm a senior at Appalachian State University, and I decided to come out here today because it's beautiful, first of all, and second of all because I just love events like this where you can come and like the community, and there's lots of fun free stuff and games, and just it's a good time with some friends. No, I came last year too, and I painted a pumpkin and everything. It's just, I was excited about the pumpkin, honestly. So planning on eating, planning on just like hanging out with my friends, a nice day on Sanford Mall, maybe playing some games. So it looks like there's like a bouncy house thing, so we're gonna do that for sure. My family's not coming up, but I'm excited to spend time with some of my friends' family, and then just like the football games. It's just a good time. I mean, it's my senior year, so it's just a good time. I feel like I'm here to be around people you love.
Apple Fest is hosted by APPS, Appalachian Popular Programming Society. This is by the Special Events and Heritage Council, and what we have today is paint your own pumpkins, make your own mason jar. We have cotton candy and candy apples, and we have a live band here today, and then also inside in the International Hallway we have a handmade market. It's free and open to the community, and we do it on family weekend every year to make sure that everybody's welcome to come and have fun. We had 300 pumpkins here today, and they're almost all gone, and people are staying and painting their pumpkins and making them look cool. At this event, just to have everybody come together and have some fun, get ready for fall, welcome all the families here with everybody and the students.
We have a few things going on. Homecoming is a prime thing that we always do, so get ready for that. We just released Sheriff tickets as well as Trample by Turtle tickets. So those are going to be on sale for the rest of the semester. Sheriff is November 7th, and then Trample by Turtles is in February. So that'll be in honor of our Fiddlers Convention. I'm trying to think of any more. We do have a couple of other ones like Starry Night. I already said Homecoming, a couple of Taste of Dialogues, a couple of films that are showing throughout the campus, and other cool things like that.
That's all for this week's episode.
Thank you for joining us as we learned about local food resources and opportunities that are making a difference right next door.
Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at watchapptv.com, and check out our YouTube channel, AppTV, for more content.
Until next time, bye neighbor.